Happy New Year, Virgo and Virgo cross watchers, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia, and today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placements. If you are here as a Virgo sun sign and this is not quite resonating correctly for you, feel free to go find the readings for the other placements I just listed in your birth chart. There you will find additional messages. All right, so if this is your first visit here, welcome in. I'm very excited that you're here, and I very much hope that you will enjoy what we do here and that I will earn your subscription. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I love that you came back. Means something here from my perspective gave you a reason to come back. That's what I love so much, is that when someone does return, it means that they found something here. Now, this time around, I hope that I will earn your subscription, okay? If you are one of my subscribers, I want to say thank you. The last year, everything you guys did, the fact that you subscribed, your views, your comments, if you shared the video with someone, any of that, it basically tells me that you guys helped this channel to grow at such a beautiful rate and pace, and I could not have done this without you. So I do want you to know how important you are to me and how special this means. It's just so much, and I'm so grateful. Okay, general readings are not personal ones. They did not go out with only one person in that specific situation in mind. So while you're here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the parts of this reading that you feel belong to you and are part of your story, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Virgo that may need these messages more than you at this time. Whenever it does resonate, though, if it is a sentence, if it is a segment, or if it is the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment in that text box below so that I know how I have connected with your energy. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need its messages. And lastly, please become a subscriber. If I'm the person you connect with energy-wise, you can even hit the notification bell. And then when I upload new materials on this platform, YouTube will send you a notification to say, Grateful Empress just uploaded some new stuff. I'm going to apologize in advance if you can hear my dog panting. He hangs out with me in my studio here all the time. We adopted him at the very beginning of this year, 2024. I'm filming this on the 30th of December, so basically right towards the tail end of the year. He's been with us now almost for a full year. He was sadly very neglected, and as a baby boy, he tried to bite his way out of a metal kennel, and so he is missing over half of his tongue because, and sadly, he bit it off. So horrifying. Poor baby. But he has a loving home now, but he likes to hang out in here with me, and when he gets stressed or anxious, he pants, and he's a pretty stressed guy. So I apologize if it's distracting. Please leave me a note in the text box, and then, you know, I'm always trying to understand how better to do these readings for you. I did have somebody last time around tell me that they could hear my washing machine in the background and that it was too distracting, and so they left. And so, you know, I never really paid attention to that, and I went back and listened to it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. So if Sam's panting gets too much for you, please let me know, and I will try to figure out a different way to do these readings. So let's dive in. Your theme for today is starting off with something about the chemistry you have with someone. There's a lot of charm. There's a lot of magnetism. There's a lot of chemistry that exists between the two of you. Your connection is really good together, okay? We have number 20, the hearth, and this says to broaden your horizons. Basically, this is talking about your home, the doorway to your home, and how you represent yourself, and who you're going to open your door to, what's going to come in the next year of your life. Beautiful. We have, oh my God, I've never even seen this card. She's pretty. Number 8, Supernova. Oh my God. I love this deck so much, you guys, because there's still a lot of cards I have not gotten in readings, which I think is super fun. And this is one of them. I didn't even know this card existed. She's pretty. Number 8, Supernova. Something in you needs to be unleashed. This is not quiet and steady growth, but more like a wild explosion of creative energy and sacred fire. The sparks your rapid growth will create shall ignite your body, mind, and soul, inspiring you to expand even beyond what you believe is possible. Your light will shine far and wide. You cannot control it, but you can trust it. Ooh. So like a supernova star, this is charged creative energy, and it's going to ignite everything with the chemistry you feel with this person. Ooh, Virgo. I got some like goosebumps here. This looks like this is going to be very powerful. Oh, what, folks? Now, I've had repeat numbers before. Oh my gosh. Can you see them? Goosey booshy. This one's a 19 and this one's a 20. I've gotten repeat numbers before. I have never gotten 2 cards in a theme from 2 different decks that say the same word. This one says, may your warmth take in the gazing flame, upon the shivers they melt away. Okay. Broaden your horizons because your world is about to get really warm. There's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of magnetism. There's a lot of energy here. Warm energy, passionate energy. The cold that you once felt in your life, that's about to be removed completely. Something's about to explode here, Virgo. I am excited for you. All right, we're going to dive in. Oh, I need to plug in my camera. So if this wiggles, I apologize. I forgot. I brought the plug-in in here. Oops. And there we go. There we go. Now she's going to charge. Okay. Your energy, you are sat in the dark side of the chariot. You feel very stuck. You feel like you cannot move. You can't get your horses to get moving through that fire or that water. You're kind of angry. These horses are fighting you. Like, it feels like circumstances in your life are preventing you from moving forward where you want to go, and it's frustrating to you. You're angry. You're feeling even sullen or bitter almost. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the Fool card of Aries. Yeah, you've held on to an idea about taking a leap of faith and like supercharging. Like, look at, there's a spaceship in this card, and it's like trying to blast off out of something you've held on to for such a long time. You want it really badly, this thing, but you can't, you're stuck. You can't get moving forward. This is either because of something you're doing or something your person's doing. But what you want is a brand new beginning. You want a leap of faith. You want to take a risk and a gamble towards this thing. This is Aries energy. This is Cancer energy. You want to take off. You want that leap of faith, that risk. You want to be able to do it, but you feel stuck. You feel like you can't move. You feel like you're very limited in where you're supposed to be going or how to get there. You have restraints and you have limitations. And you're frustrated. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, Hierophant, card of Taurus. Well, your bookends are about long-term commitment. You're actively in a marriage or long-term partnership in which you feel like you are all by yourself, and this breaks your heart, and you have had to navigate through this for a while. It's been really hard for you. You've had to be very, very patient. You've had to love someone from afar, someone that you feel deeply connected to as well. At the bottom of the main deck, that's what I was like pulling apart here. Temperance is a Sagittarius card. This has required you to be so patient and just wait. And look, she looks like Marie Antoinette kind of, but she's got like a blindfold on her eye. I mean, she's just like, I can't see the way forward. You've really had to be patient. And look, they're even facing one another. It's like you believe that this person that you want to be with, not the one that you're currently in, where you feel This marriage that you're in, you feel alone, you feel cold, you feel ill. It has depleted you of all of your hope. Your heart is broke, you're angry, you're frustrated, you're just at the end of your rope. It feels nothing like this. This is two people who love one another in a way where it's like, I'm going to feed into you, you're going to feed into me. We see the same thing. We repeat the same thing. Even their arms are facing the same way. It's like, we want the same thing. Both of you do. You both love each other so much. And it's required both of you to be so patient because you don't know how you're going to get there. It could be with a Taurus. You could be someone who wants to be married to or in partnership with a Taurus so badly. If it's not about you being with a Taurus, it's that you want to start a new relationship with someone that you feel is better suited to you, someone that is wise, someone who is smart, someone who is kind, someone who is practical and grounded, someone who feels like hearth to you, someone who feels like home to you even, maybe. Someone who you do have all this chemistry with, and someone who you feel like when you met them, it felt like a supernova just whoosh, like blasted wide open for you. You got 38 the moon. Very Piscean, very Cancerian energy here. This is being enlightened to the truth, finding your divine power, really listening to your inner knowing about what needs to happen here and what you want to do. How do you want to do this? What do you know needs to happen in order for this to come in? Because you want this so badly. I can't even feel it. It's like those goosebumps I had from, again, hearth. There's something there about that. A hearth is like a fireplace. It's like the warmth of a place. It's where the warmth of your heart feels the most comforted and cared for. I don't think you feel that way in your current partnership at all. It feels like you feel like you're out on your own. You have the element of fire. You have 24, the hummingbird, and you have 21, the mountain. You are so passionate about the person you want to be with because they make you feel happy. They are a very positive person, a very light energied person. They're someone who feeds you such goodness and the sweet nectar of life. It's someone who makes you feel warm and ooey gooey inside, but then also just so alive and excited. And it makes you feel good. And that's why you are so inspired. You're so inspired by this person, but you have a big problem, and it's the person, it's your marriage. It's an obstacle. You're in another partnership and you really want to be out of that because you're not happy there at all. I think that's very obvious to me. You know the truth. You're being enlightened to the path forward, I think. It really feels like, you know, if you want this with this person, you are going to have to make some choices. We have ancient tales. Mind what you say, for it becomes who you will be. Reframe your critical thoughts. So if you have negative thoughts about this, shift that perspective, stop that narrative and say something different, because honestly, I think the number one thing I can say is what you believe becomes. Thoughts are things. They're very powerful. When we say things outside of our mouth, if we think things inside of our minds, those things can become true really fast. They can gain a lot of momentum just because they sat in the mind. Stick with the people who make you smile, not who make you frown. This person you want to go to, they make you so happy. That's where you know your heart lies. That's where you know you're going to grow the most. That's where you know everything you want, everywhere you want to be is with that person, not what you're trying to heartbreak and ick and poo and blech. So let's see who this person is. They are showing up for you as the Magician. Gemini Virgo energy here. Really confident. Look at that look on their face. I'm so confident. I know I have what it takes. I know that I have manifested this beautiful person who is my divine counterpart. I know that I have everything I need to bring forth and to be here with you. 10 of Swords. That means something has to come to an end. So I think that this person is a very strong person in their abilities to create things, in their ability to manifest things. I feel like they're possibly working on manifesting on your behalf an ending. Not by being manipulative, like not by going to your current spouse in a DM and saying something crappy or saying, oh, well, did you know your spouse doesn't really want to be with you? Nope, they're not that kind of person. It's more like they are trying to do it from a perspective of sending it to you through goodness. But they know you have to go through a pretty painful ending in order for this to happen. Clarified by the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to work together with you on this. We're going to build an empire together. Six of Swords. I'm going to help you. I'm going to try to find the way for you to move forward. Whatever I need to figure out, how I need to manifest the right thing to say, the right thing for you to think about, the right thing for you to get on that ship and get moving forward. Out of the choppy place you're in and into a more satisfying place. Five of Cups. They miss you. This person misses you. They have a lot of regrets about not being with you. All the sadness, all the hurt, all the things that haven't gone right. Nine of Wands. Tired, weary. Their soul is heavy. As much as they're manifesting this, it wears them out because they're lonely without you, I think is what I'm feeling. And because Two of Cups, they love you. They're in love with you. I mean, that's a thing. I think it's basically, it hurts to love someone this much and not be able to be with them. And they know you're horribly unhappy. So it's almost like, okay, if I could find the right thing to say that would get you to think in a different perspective, so you could see things through a different lens, so we could have that supernova. It's almost like that. 32, sorrow. Yeah, there's this energy of sadness and despair that they can't seem to find the right thing to say or the right pattern to ask you to follow or the right journey. It's literally like they feel so alone without you, and it's hard for them. I think that's the thing. I can see it's hard for you. It's definitely hard for them too. I think that's the motivation for this manifestation, trying to help you find the way to end what you're in. 5, the Tree. 22, the Crow. And 5, the Grasshopper. I think there's been a lot of like past lives between you and this person, a lot of memories, a lot of just roots, history, growth. There's been so much fertility between the two of you. Like the two of you, at some point in time here, you grew something. You either grew stronger as a result of being together, either physically or emotionally or mentally, or you were able to see one another through each other's eyes. So if you had like body image issues, this person helped you to see something very differently. You both helped each other to grow. And there's been so much like that chemistry, and the magical power that exists between the two of you is the energy of one in which there is a way to solve this problem in a really clever way. There's a way to, like a new event that will happen and change that's going to come that will bring this, and it'll bring the ability to take that leap of faith in a different direction, like a sudden change in direction. Grasshoppers, they have no rhyme or reason where they go. I grew up on a farm in northern Minnesota. I hate those things. I have always hated those things. I've grown to have some kind of a new peace with them because they're everywhere all the time anyway. So when they land on me, I'm like, ugh, I don't like their scratchy legs. I think that's, or their weird little feet. And they're also erratic. They just jump about and they go wherever they want to go. So I just think it's this energy on which your person is working on manifesting the way to find the solution to the problem you both are finding yourselves in, which is basically you can't move. They want to find you the way to end what you're doing, but they're not going to do it in an underhanded, sneaky way. It's like they're trying to meditate on the right words, the right sentence, the right phrase, whatever it is. They have to find the right way to say it so you will know and you will go. You'll jump. Reaching hands. Offer and accept help to foster a shared strength and strengthen your bonds. That's what I mean. This person offers you their help from afar, and you don't even know it. You might feel it sometimes, but you don't even know how much they pray for you, how much they meditate about you, how much they wish that they could transform this for you, how much they wish they could walk through the hard parts on your behalf so you didn't have to feel that pain. This is someone who loves you in a very, very unique way, once in a lifetime kind of a way. It says to try to have a magical adventure of some kind every day. That's what this person does. Like they breathe life into a thing. They put life into a place. They try to find a way to be that's like warm and exciting and full of life. It's like they pull a magical sauce out of the air and they put that into a magnet and it attracts you in. This is a good person. This is a really good person, Virgo. This is someone who wants really good things for you and for them too. I'm going to put you on a brief pause because I'm going to see if my little panter wants to go outside. Sometimes that's his way of saying I got to go potty. I will be right back. That's exactly what we needed to do. Okay, good. So let's move forward. What does this person want with this relationship and you? What are their intentions? We have the dark side of the Fool and the Justice card of Libra. This is Aries energy. It feels a touch to me. Well, we're still panting, so this must be stressed. Sorry about that if it's distracting. I think the thing here I want to say is that this person, their intention, I think, is to try to help you find balance. Try to help you find, like if you look at this person, the image of what's happening here, they're on a ledge and they look like they're about to fall backwards. So they don't want you to act too erratically or too impulsively. They want you to take your time. They want to help you strengthen your resolve. They want to help you, I think, broaden the horizons, warm up your life. I think they want to help you find the way to not make rash or impulsive decisions, but to do this in a balanced and fair way. It feels a bit to me like they really want, I feel like, an equal give and take in relationship. And I think that it feels to me like they want to help you understand that you don't have to stay someplace or in a place that makes you feel like you have to repress yourself, or that you have to stay feeling left out or heartbroken or the last person considered in a unit of a family dynamic. You can go through a divorce, you could go through a separation, you could go through a custody battle for your children. No matter what, because this is legal system and making things fair and balanced, I think this person intends to be right there with you to somewhat help guide you. Like if you're saying, that's it, I'm leaving, I'm gonna abruptly up, jump, and go, I think this person's gonna say to you, maybe consider it this way. I know why you're feeling what you're feeling. What do you feel about this? What do you think about this? Do you feel like this might be a different solution, another way, a different way? Not to suggest that your way is wrong, but they don't want you to make a decision you might regret making, something too impulsive. They want to offer their help. They want to share with you just sort of the ability of saying you don't have to do it in a low vibe way. You can do it in a way where everyone's cared for. That way it stays warm. That way it stays, even if it is about your children too, if your children are to be in your home with you and this person, they want that to be nice and warm, that relationship too. Okay? We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Three of Wands. Honestly, I think the way that I see this person, it feels a little bit to me like they want you to actively end what you're doing, end that relationship in a way where you feel like you don't have to sneak away, you don't have to do third party, you don't have to do it in a low vibrational way. They understand that you're going to be ending something and they want to be there with you. They want to help you with that. Like even if it's just to be a shoulder to cry on or an ear to listen, okay? They don't want you to do it in a sneaky way. They want you to do it in an honest, upfront, take that mask off, put those swords down, speak the truth to everybody involved, okay? About the fact that something has to end. It's been painful. It's been hard for you. Maybe it's even about you really finally speaking that truth to your children as well. How hard it's been in that relationship, why it's been so hard in that relationship, what has gone on there that's made you feel left out in the cold in that Five of Pentacles. That's energy that's not warm like a hearth. That's energy that's like cold, like I've had to sit out here and be the last man on the totem pole. I've had to navigate through everyone else's everything being more important than me, and that your feelings don't matter. This person is going to give you all of that. It's that they want to help you manage getting through the ending you have to do in a way in which you're not sneaking around or not speaking your truth because you have a truth to say. If you really need to explain to your children, listen, this has been over for a long time. We don't take care of each other the way we once used to. Possibly we need to do something slightly differently. I think there's energy to that. And it does feel like, you know, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's where you have to get to understand that this person, they intend to reconcile with you. That decision was made a long time ago. They've just been actively waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity, the right position, the right timing, but they do not want you to do this in a way in which it makes you feel badly about yourself, because you have no reason to feel badly about yourself. People want to break up with people all the time. That's not a you thing, Virgo. That's an everybody thing, okay? 28, expectation. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of hopes, a lot of aspirations, and a lot of patience that this person has for you, for the situation, for what they want with you in the future. This is someone who has a lot of wishes and dreams and expectations for a different kind of a future together. We have 15, the bear. We have 16, the double rainbow. And we have number 7, the wheel of fortune. This is someone, I think, who has a very protective energy of you. This is someone who is I don't mean physically large, but their presence is large. Like the way they love is big. The way that they feel for people is a very big thing. They are also someone who is really unique. And that when they came to you and you came to them, they really feel like that was serendipity. That was divine intervention. That was ascending into the next version of self, because this is the universe interceding. Divine intervention is, there's 2 cards here that show that. This is destiny. It's fate. They believe that. They believe the 2 of you have always been meant to come together, come back together, be together, because of that chemistry that exists between the two of you. You're a shooting star to them. Fading words, what once was loud, now only whispers. Listen closely and take your heart's advice. So if this person has started to somewhat pull back in their energy, like they're not saying as many things, they're not, like maybe let's say, for example, they used to regularly tell you how badly they wanted to be with you and have a future with you and want to marry you or wanted to have a life with you. Maybe now their words are not that anymore. Maybe they just say, I hope you have a good day. Don't forget how amazing you are. But maybe they no longer are saying those things like, oh, when in our future, when this happens, maybe they're finally just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to keep pushing that narrative. It's now more of a whisper. Okay. So something like that, like maybe they've stopped saying a certain thing because they feel like it's just putting too much pressure on you in a situation you're already exhausted in. Okay. Your soul is found in nature. How can you bond with that today? So I think maybe it's time for, if you have a moment today when you're listening to this, maybe put your headphones on and go walk. Go out for a walk while you're listening to me. That might be something. You may see something on that. You may actually be outside listening to this and see a shooting star. Something may happen where you're outside and you can nurture your soul in a way where you feel really good and really powerful. But yeah, it's almost like you need to go outside and take a deep breath about something. Get your heart and soul centered on that. Interesting. How does this person feel about you? Well, we have the Hermit, the light side of it. They feel that after they've gone deep within and they've really soul reflected on the relationship, on who you are to them, on what they want with you, the path has finally been illuminated. The direct path to what you both want, the light is finally on that path. And they feel like they have found some kind of answers in their meditation, in their prayer, in their daily devotional to themselves. They feel like they've found something in that space that will help guide this forward. Ace of Pentacles, to that new beginning. So both of you can have it. Three of Cups in reconciliation. A new beginning that is fully reconciled, that is happy, that is light, that is full of joy, that makes you feel alive from the inside out. Both of you. That feels like magic again. That feels like goodness and strength and hope and faith. That hearth, the warming up of a cold soul. Shivers that have been on your heart. Broadening your horizon, opening your door to a new person, this person. The Tower, Scorpio energy. It's time for a change. Something has to break down in order for a new beginning here. Judgment, Scorpio, Libra energy. Hearing the call, balancing, look at that, head with heart. Balancing the inner knowing, believing in that reason, or believing in that faith of that, or believing in the want for it. Four of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands. They've never let go of you or the hope for the future, or what they want here. They've never let go of that. What they feel when they're with you is satisfaction on every level. Almost in a way where they can't even, because you've never been given the opportunity together to have a full life and an honest, open relationship, like open to the world, like for people to see it. It feels like it's required a lot of years of learning. There's so many books that this bunny is on, and all this balancing of all these cups. This has been a long road. And it's at times it's been heavy to carry that weight. At times it's been really hard for this person, and they've cried and they've struggled, and they've maybe even cried into a pet, like on a pet's shoulder or something like that. It's been a burden for them. Number 7, the letter. I think they want to start talking to you. They want to start having a dialogue with you about where this next chapter goes for you guys. Are you ever going to be able to release yourself and find that way forward to this person? Or do we stay in the same cycle and then the two of you have another lifetime in which the lesson is for you to choose yourself? That one might be a little bit harsher. That one might show up as a lesson like you guys have flipped roles. This person wants you, or you want them as bad as they're wanting you, but they won't choose. Capiche? We have 33, the key. This is finding the door. This is finding the solution. This is unlocking a locked door. Unlocking a way forward. 34, the fish. This is an ascension, a 33 to a 34. This is finding the resources and the money needed to go through this. It's finding everything you need to go through as a solution. And number 7, the snake. I think that this person has a little bit of possibly a touch of jealousy that it's taken so long. They also sort of wonder sometimes if they've been deceived by you. Like, is what you're telling them the truth, or are you just giving them lip service? Although I don't necessarily know that I think you guys spend time together physically. I don't see that here at all. And so I'm not sure what motivation that would be for you to invest daily with them and not mean what you say, because it's not like you're getting anything out of it. But yeah, that's interesting. Old haunts. Fortify your walls, not as barriers, but as safeguards. Find safety and security. I think this is the way where they want very strongly to fortify the two of you inside of a protective barrier. They want to be a safe zone for you. They want to be that safe place where you can come and you can say all the things you need to say. They are a good confidant for you. They're not judging you. They're not making sadness. They're not threatening to go. I just think they're someone who really, at the end of the day, what they want is what's best for you. That's what they feel like to me. Okay. This says earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Like the 5 musical notes, their combination results in the infinite melodies of magic. This person feels like you are magic. You're all those things. You're every cup in that 10 cups. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. You check off every box for this person. You are everything for this person. And that's why they would love nothing more than to have this relationship with you. The one they've been patient for. The one that they know was designed. This was co-created by you and this person and the divine. This is that chemistry. This is the magnetism. This is the supernova. This is the hearth and home you're looking for. This feels really powerful, Virgo. So this is where I want to leave this. If this has sounded familiar and is your story, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment or an emoji in that chat box below so I know I've connected with your energy. And please remember to become a subscriber to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I love reading for you, and I will talk to you guys next time. Happy New Year, Virgo. Bye-bye.